Oh, now no, they sleep. Somebody say I came online late. Don't worry, I will not stay long. I don't tire. Today I shout, 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 saute for online. Hey, had that blessing. You never sleep. Eh? How are you guys doing this morning? Somebody said, Daddy Freeze, why do you like gossip? There is a ready market available for gossip. As we gather like this, Instagram gets 382 people waiting. Facebook get 123 people waiting. I never talk. I never begin talk. Oh. Instagram only go 400 viewers. Even TikTok, double click the screen, pop my money guns as you're watching. Like I set goal for una for TikTok today. When I tried the other time, hey, I met my goal today for the first time in a long time. First time this year, I met my goal. This year is going to be good. We no go grieve for anybody. We no go grieve for anybody. How are you doing? Good evening, or you never reach good night. We just begin start. Cynthia Taha, thank you so much. I appreciate you. So, welcome, guys. And real quick, we're going to talk about Edochie's second call out on his first wife, May. Eh, Someone says we miss Ada. Is it me or my eyesight? They a bit blurry. I can't. Okay, I can see Instagram from here. I don't be old and I don't be tired. So you called May out again, and I want to ask you people. You see, I don't talk this thing before. Make una no vex. You will never block me now. You pray that they see so now. You no block me, No, me and I'm the fight. You see, I want to ask one thing. I've said this before. I'm not an investigative journalist. I know they investigate matter. I am a reactive journalist. When you carry your matter put for public, I go react. And we have an opinion based. We have 500 people watching. I never still talk. 500 people don't gather to hear gossip. We have an opinion based platform where people share their opinion. Daddy Freeze is not responsible for anybody who comes on Daddy Freeze platform to share opinion. No. Here, na opinion we dey share. Just as Daddy Freeze is not responsible for anybody who comes to his platform to advertise. Towu said, shut up, Oga. Your pa, where they do Okada rider for Olo show them when they finish work for Allen Avenue. If you tell her make it shut up, even though you know say your papa useless for house, if you tell her shut up, fake account. Two people where they always troll me. Upcoming pastors and upcoming pastors, believers in upcoming pastors, we believe say I don't knock their Oga job. Now see they're going to come. Shut up. They're going to troll me. They're going to troll me. What? Make I give you rapture. Make you taste as you want take be. End time. Now so it be. Enjoy the rapture. Jeton. So you be talk one thing. He say, God forbid if you had lost your life while undergoing Bobby enlargement surgery, which you didn't tell your husband about, what would people have said? I'm a lot comments, sir. You don't buy that innocent woman, Abi. Everybody will be insulting me. Who signed the consent paper? I was out of town then working. You told me you weren't feeling too well. I was saying sorry. I didn't even know what was going on till much later. And you still came out on social media in your calm voice telling people you had been sick and recovering. Then they were pitying you and insulting me. Why didn't you tell them the truth? Okay, read that for in voice. Why didn't you tell them the truth? That you went for body enlargement surgery? Enough of the manipulation. You have done enough. Hey! One thing I want ask inside this particular matter, the one wey concern me, and I don't talk, I no go spend reach 20 minutes this night because my whole budget night na 30 minutes. I no go spend reach 20 more minutes. My only question be say, he said, who signed your consent form? My question is, does you, Edochie, have the right to question who signed May's consent form? My question is you, Edochie, still, by any means or standards, May Edochie's husband? Explain to me. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. Are they still married? I want you to join me on Instagram to share the opinion where you get. Should you believe that he still has a wife? I no go talk too much. Maybe at the end I go put my own mouth. Renee 5-star. My sister we sabi buy better Lux remote for people abroad. I see you. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
So what is your take? We don't get two women
Daddy
here.
Freeze.
Men, we need your opinion. Now women don't fool here now. Before you know it, they go begin the
thing be say, you dey pepper am. He want you start go back, but you know say no fit go back. Now wetin make am na jealousy dey do am. Na because you don't marry second wife. Wetin make you still dey look dey monitor me. Wait, take note say you do breast enlargement, all those things.
no talk am. Don't say Bobby. You get say men they talk my own na Bobby. I go come out you. I go come out you. No, they talk that.
Okay. You say, oh, you say, I feel as when they don't when this casala burst, she can't start. Now that time she can't do herself. She can't start to they glow. They do this thing. It depends and say what he expects make happen to me. Like you understand now all those heartbreak and everything make it like you not expect her progress. The way she take overcome everything, still come they progress, they glow on top everything where they happen. You understand? So it depend am. You don't see like if they find way to go back. If you leave, I go back to me. You don't see full package queen now. You don't see how she be. You don't see her shape. You don't see how she dey glow, how she dey radiate. You don't see how she come fine. Past when she even dey when two of them been there together. So now waiting they pay now. Waiting concern this thing. It's true for me say still the monitor, I still they go her page. They go through her pictures. If you don't I think they do them.
But my question is legally. All right, we have a lawyer in here. Sarah, how are you doing?
Hello, good day, Daddy Freeze. I'm good.
Good.
So,
okay. Legally, I want to ask you, does you have a right over May Edochie legally? Your
legally,
learned opinion, please.
Yes.
In summary, as far as the marriage has not been dissolved by the court of law, he's still legally married to her. That does not mean that fine. Yes, he's still married to her. As far as the marriage has not been dissolved, they are in the court of law, and they've not dissolved the marriage. There's been no. So that's why it's tricky. Some people these days would say they won't advise because of the process of getting usually a rigorous. So people know he has
You are
committed.
breaking, you are breaking, your network is breaking.
Oh wow! Can you
Guys,
hear me?
mute. Other ladies, please mute so we can hear her. Your audio is filtering into her own, so it's blocking her. Now let's hear her.
Okay, I said legal. Fine, he has had maybe he got married to another wife through the traditional means, I believe. Like they got married traditionally. So the fact that that marriage has not been dissolved by court of law, they are still married. And what I am thinking, or what I assume, is that the fact that they are still married, he's talking from the angle of being the next of kin who should sign whatever documents that is required, the medical papers, before she can go in for such surgery. So he's coming from that perspective. And it's complicated because they are not in good terms. Apparently they are separated, but they are not divorced. It's not over until it's over. She's still his wife.
And that is one
She
of
might
the,
not be.
I'm sorry, but that's
Sorry?
one of the very stupid things about the Nigerian legal system. And I'll explain to you.
Well, I wouldn't say stupid.
It's extremely stupid.
Okay, let me hear.
We don't want to marry again. I hear that in the Muslim world, the divorce proper takes 6 months. It's never longer than 6 months. So the man can move on, the woman can move on. Then they can stay in court for the next 10 years and fight over children, property, releases, who is going to pay who money.
Okay.
But you see, that divorce itself, because let me tell you, this is why I say it's extremely stupid. Anything you do will be counted as adultery because you are still considered legally married. Why are they shouting? What happened again? Hold on. They know they hear what they go party for midnight. They don't go through their my window near the road that leads to the beach. So they hear the noise. So they don't go beach, go drink, go spoil themselves. Maybe I'm robber come meet them for road or they jam themselves. How wait till that they find up and down. Now there they go, they fight the morning.
Now Happy New Year.
This one no happy for them. This one so tell me if this makes any sense.
Okay. Let me use this to clarify that the offense actually bigamy. Now
not bigamy.
Our
Listen,
judicial
let me explain something to you. You are talking about him marrying somebody else. Me, I'm talking about ordinary relationship. If any of them has a relationship and the other one has evidence of a relationship, they can sue for adultery.
Yes, if they are married.
They are married. So what it means is,
yes,
if you comes home today and sees, if May goes to they've been separated for how long now? Over a year now. If you meet May in a hotel room,
that's adultery.
Why is it adultery? They are not together.
Okay, they've been separated.
Let me explain. Yes,
legally it's adultery, but the law is stupid if that is adultery.
Okay, let me go down to the roots of why it's interpreted that way. Now, our judicial system is gotten from the British, and they promote monogamy. Like, we inherit their own judicial system and they promote monogamy. And they are not, the fact that they promote monogamy, they also are not quick to dissolve marriage.
No. Now, you can dissolve a marriage in the UK without any reason. I don't want to marry again.
Well, yes,
this was announced last year, early last year, around
Okay.
March last year. So if
You
we are
see the
copying the
problem?
UK, we are not copying the UK, we are copying the ancient old UK. Sorry, let me just correct that.
Excellent.
Continue.
Excellent. Yes. Now that's where I'm heading to. Most of the laws that we took, we kind of, will I say, copied, we are not advancing, even aside this marriage or divorce, the Marriage Act. We don't tend to advance in it. We don't tend to renew to update our laws. But the people we have copied from, they take their time to do that in line with current realities.
Thank you.
We don't update our laws as we advance in systems, technology, whatever. We are still adopting it. It is the general mindset of anybody, had any judge handling a divorce proceeding, and in line with um, the principles, is that you should not be quick to dissolve a marriage. You first encourage them to find a way to resolve their differences, and that could be through maybe at least separation for a while. You're separated for a while, after which you will come back and they will look into it, and the evidence, then it will show that it has broken down irretrievably. That is one issue that causes delay. Now another issue is proof, evidence that you need to tender. For you to prove that a marriage has broken down irretrievably, it's a lot. It's a lot you need to bring
In
to the
Nigeria,
table.
abroad, I know do again is all the evidence you need. I'm not in the mood to do this
Now,
thing.
now, now, yes, that's because
So what we
they
consider
advance.
marriage in Nigeria is more or less slavery.
Well, that's for now. Let me say something that the phrase. That is why I'll tell you let me say something. One of my mentors, a senior advocate that I once, one of my, as in my mentor I look up to, a senior advocate in Nigeria, told me that if I want to get married, I should not consider getting married under the act, which is what we call court marriage. That he won't encourage anybody to get married. And this is like somebody that is well experienced in law. And that's
That means I'm right. The legal system is ridiculous.
because of the reality of what takes place when there is a need for dissolution of marriage. The process you need to go through, the the trauma, the stress, everything involved. And there are still limitations on you until that marriage is dissolved. You cannot.
Now,
I
I
don't.
understand
The
if it
lady
takes
cannot
6 months.
go and have.
I
Sorry.
understand if it takes 6 months.
Yeah.
Within this 6 month period, you cannot date or you cannot be seen dating.
You
No
cannot.
problem. My own divorce started in 2015 and ended in 2021. It lasted 6 years. Do you want to tell me that in a divorce of 6 years, I no go get girlfriend, I no go get?
Well, you're still married. You're not divorced.
That's the foolishness that has to be addressed.
And that's why you need to decide what kind of marriage you
No,
want to
that is why
conduct.
we
What
need
kind
to
of.
fashion our laws to suit our reality. Now, human being make
Exactly.
this
In the
law
interim,
now.
we need to amend our laws. I know we need to amend our laws, but who are the people that will amend these laws?
By
Since
the
they
time
have
we
not
call them
gotten
out
to
on
that
social
point,
media every 2 months for 1 year, their head will
we
be
call
correct.
we call we call them out. There are a lot of archaic laws. There are a lot of laws that have
There are
gone,
some things
that
that
are
are
no more.
borderline stupid, borderline
They are no.
stupid,
Yeah.
ridiculous. Do you tell a
We
woman
don't.
in her prime, hold on, do you tell a 35-year-old woman in her prime going through a divorce for 5 years that she should not sleep with anyone except the husband who she refuses to sleep with because she caught him, or she knows he has HIV, or she caught him philandering? How real is that? It makes
Well, that's that.
no. You see, when a
No.
human being evolves laws, that makes no sense. They will evolve means to boycott those laws and figure out a reality. And that is why the Nigerian legal system, if it continues like this, will just become a complete joke.
I'm in a live program.
That is my take. We are human beings. Human beings made these laws. There was a time in Nigeria when if they catch you with substance, na capital punishment, firing squad.
Yeah.
They are no longer doing it. They amended it.
Why?
They amended it. Laws can be amended. The divorce,
Of course,
the marital act, the marital causes needs to be amended. And as a judge,
there's the law reform commission. There's the law reform commission. They are meant to
who are the
review
people in this
laws
law
that,
reform commission? Who are the people? Isn't it not the same people?
aside our house of the legislative arm, there's the law reform commission that should review most of these laws that are archaic, that are not realistic. You can see laws. This one is even still better. There are laws that punishment you still pay like 2 naira, 5 naira as fine. So what do you say about that? So what I'm just trying to say is back to the matter on ground. As it stands, as far as you're separated and you're not divorced, she ought to still maintain that sacredness towards that. Technically speaking, that's what's expected. So that's why they should find a way to hasten the divorce process.
How do you hasten the divorce process in a country like Nigeria?
Maybe bring
the only divorce processes that are hastened are APC, PDP divorce processes. Anything outside that one like this.
Sometimes evidence that you need to bring might be the cause of the delay. Scrutinizing evidence based on your allegations.
You see,
because when you're
suffering, people are suffering.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I separated in June 2014. By May 2015, as I separate like this, I move on straight. I don't waste time waiting to find inside the marriage. We don't die 5 years before we scatter them.
And because they didn't follow up with you now.
Baba, now so I leave. I enter another relationship by May 2015. I don't born Peking. They tried to bring in that child as the cause of the marriage ending. Now I say, how much be pregnancy? Is it not 9 months? Chebi, the day you pack out comot, you get date. You left on the 21st of June. Abi, mo count the belle. July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Plus 2 extra months, 9 be May. How can you say that it was that pregnancy that led to the breakdown of your marriage? Explain it, make it make sense. Meanwhile, the child was born 2 months premature. Hospital records day. So it was a clean 2-3 months after she had left. My papa will be like me. My papa tell me, say 2 weeks. This woman, my papa, for family meeting. Now all of us sit down. My papa tell her, say, go back to your husband's house. I give you 2 weeks. He looked me, say, after 2 weeks, she does not return to your house, marry somebody else. Now so my papa take judge the matter. My papa will be like me, as I be like this. Now so my papa be. And I know my papa makes sense past the court. So I listen to my papa. 2 weeks later, I moved on. 2 weeks, I moved on. But guess what? They brought it in to haunt me. Continue. Ask your question.
What if she filed a petition against you for bigamy?
Say I born another pikin, no be bigamy. I no marry now. That time.
Okay, you didn't get married to. Okay, you were not married.
As of that time, no.
Okay, that's fine.
But she
But
filed a petition of adultery.
You were committing adultery, yeah.
I was
Somebody
not.
say what of the man?
The stupidity of the Nigerian system said I was because they don't have sense. But me, I know that I was not. Me and you don't end up. You don't go your way. I don't go your way. I know even fit you. They call me. I know they pick your call. And they call you. You know they pick my call. If we want talk, we go talk to a family member and through email. Now it be marriage. How I take cheat on you? I know your house. When she packed out of my house, I don't even know the house where she go live. I know greasy my children. How is that? Adultery is me and you dey inside marriage. I cheat. You pack your load, you come out. 1 year later, I born pikin. You say na adultery. That 1 year, wetin you want make I dey do? Make I dey do soapy. God go punish you. No vex. But I'm just trying to show you the ridiculousness of this system. And now that May is a victim of the system. Because from the way you are saying it, if May true get boyfriend, it to be termed as adultery.
And that's why you is still questioning whatever she's doing in his capacity as a husband.
That is why till today you will go and Google Daddy Freeze adultery. You will say Daddy Freeze committed adultery. The person I was in a relationship with, also a divorcee, filed in 2012, separated in 2012. Come born in 2015, count them. You see, as long as we continue making ridiculous laws, so what are you telling me? It is better than that they are together and they are sneaking to cheat, because that is what the marriage will descend into. You see, when things become ridiculously foolish, what people will just do is just don't catch us, so they go, they sneak, they cheat. But if you said 6 months, if within 6 months I could have gotten a divorce, if 6 months after separation, even if I'm not considered divorced, I am considered free to mingle. Just 6 months. Okay, give them a time frame of 6 months to be able to sort out the differences. Any marriage will not sort out.
That's the separation period. And the spirit behind the separation is a window.
How much is it? How long is the separation period?
Separation period can be like 3 months or 6 to see how whether you people can
inside
reconcile.
3 months and
it's
6
a window.
Months.
That's the spirit.
Use my case as an example. She packed out on the 21st of June 2014. 21st of July, 21st of August, 21st of September, 21st of October, 21st of November, 21st of December. Abi, that's 6 months. After that, anything will happen, no suppose concern them. I would even suggest 3 months, which is more realistic. Let me tell you, the average man cannot wait 2 months without bench, including your lawyers and including your judges. So what we do is we have hypocrites judging over hypocritical matters. How many judges that are below 50 can wait for 2 months or 3 months without having intercourse? Please tell me. Me, I know if you wait too. Even if I did inside marriage, my wife.
Dear, can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Yeah. It's so nice being on your live for the very first time. And since this trending, you and his wife issue has been going on, a friend brought it to my attention. I've been following your page and seeing your contributions. You haven't been biased so far. You've been like hitting the topic where it goes, and which really makes a lot of sense. But what really caught my attention is the recent post of you, which I saw on your page. It's quite unfortunate that things are turning the way it's for them, and the wife, everybody's kind of, it's the end of the year, and everybody's making a random post of a recap, what their 2023 has been, and May, did a recap of what her year was, and which I don't think is a reply to what you posted on his page, because obviously May has never been spiting him. She's never been spiting him on a post. She's just doing her thing, and Yul is picking from her post and saying all of that is so unnecessary. If the wife had a tummy tuck, if she did a breast enlargement, which is an allegation from you, there's nothing to prove or to back up that post. And he doesn't have to do that to relegate or demean her personality, or try to prove to the whole world that she's a bad person. Because the wife, on the other hand, May, on the other hand, have never made any public posts saying that he's
Finish
a bad
up,
man.
I have just 5 more minutes to be live.
Yeah, it's a bad man. So I just feel, I hope he listens to this post, because these are people all around the world making a contribution. They don't know him personally. We don't know the wife personally, and we're just making our contributions. I have my own family. I wouldn't want to be in that shoe. So whatever is pushing you, if it's the recent wife, Jody, that is poking him to make those things to make the woman be on a bad light, he needs to reconsider his steps and do a rethink. And like you did advise him to bring that post down, but it's not ego. There's no big gain in trying to prove I'm the hard man. I'm going to crush this person. And you said earlier, they have children. They have to put that into consideration in whatever they do, and that's just my own opinion. I really commend May for keeping quiet and respecting herself, her children, or whatever family member she's putting into consideration in how she responds to what is going on.
Thank you very much, my sister. Initially, when you put up the first post, even before May responded, I said you should take down that post, not because of May, because of the children. Because you need to understand that whatever is going on between you and me, you get within you. One Ọlọ́run ló mọ tó rí lọ́bẹ̀ tó fi wárú sọ́wọ́.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you understand Yoruba.
A little bit.
Say now only God know wetin she see inside soup where she hold what do they call it? Locust beans for hand. You understand? Now them know wetin dey inside marriage.
Right.
Do you understand? May might look like a beautiful, wonderful person, but she might not be that good wife or that perfect wife Yul is looking for whatever reason. And they are free to, people they date, they break up. People they marry, marriage they end. Do you understand? The only issue I had with you putting up that post was not the wife, because you can terminate a marriage, but you cannot terminate a fatherhood or a motherhood. Only pie, say Peking pie or papa pie, now in the end relationship with papa and Peking. I don't know if I'm making sense. Now, you and your ex might not be on good terms, and you've decided to move on with your life. Your wife too has decided to move on with her life. Unafi they spite on herself. But when it now reaches what will affect the children, you've got to be very careful. So my own reason for talking to you has nothing to do with the legal system. As a matter of fact, I will not say I'm tired of the Nigerian legal system, but it is depressing.
It's depressing. The process is so hard.
You understand? So, however you want to settle yourself, go and settle yourself. But those children did not ask you to bring them to the world. There's no place where they applied to you, say, please, I want to come to the world. You now pick the application. No. You decided to bring them to the world. And that's why abroad, even in the Nigerian system, the children are the number one consideration.
Right.
Of course.
So, what I'm trying to say is, may you say in one polygamy. May say she no want polygamy.
Exactly, and he said he loved her
3 months.
Yeah.
After
and
that,
he keeps saying he loves both women.
Listen, after that
he
3
keeps
months,
saying it.
Hold on. After that 3 months, I'm not saying the marriage cannot be fixed, but whatever they do after that 3 months, after that first 3 months, say okay, they wait 3 months, so like human being, their whole body 3 months, they cannot be reconciled. They can move on, even though the marriage is not divorced, but whatever happens after that first 3 months should not be counted as adultery. Even if they come back later, they come agree, say, okay, I don't waka go meet Jacob. He could not satisfy me. He was not good enough. Let me try my marriage again. What after that first break of 3 months, anything else should not be considered adultery.
Okay, but if the mindset behind the 3 month separation or 6 month separation is in a bid for them to find a ground to reconcile, if that's the spirit behind it still, allowing them to probably have partners after the 3 months.
After that first 3 months, okay, anything you do within the first 3 months,
allowing them, we just
adultery. Because let me ask you a question. I love being a realist. In my life, as they see me so, I they hate anything when no be reality. Taste Bud's divorce took 9 years. And the divorce was granted on adultery. 9 years. So you want to tell me that the couple should be waiting for 9? These are people that don't talk anymore. For
that's a long time. 9 good years.
So you file for divorce at 40. Let's imagine. You now get the divorce at 49. What is left of you at 49? What is left of a woman?
Nothing.
A woman has a biological clock. I hope you know. A man, less so. A man can still perform into his 70s. A woman, by the time she's 55, she's done.
Okay.
So you have taken 9 years out of a woman's life because you believe they are going to settle and they now never settle. Who should they hold? Now they didn't settle. Make it make sense.
Okay, what we are able to get out of this today, and of course it will help with my write-up, is the fact that we need to amend our laws to align with current realities and human living. Definitely, we need to do that. But in the interim, I think a lot of people are misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm just trying to say what is on
she's
ground.
saying the law. She's right, though.
I'm saying what it is as
she's
it is.
Right.
Does not mean I am supporting it. Does not mean I'm saying it's right. So we are now using what's happening as societal issues, reality of what's on ground with us now, to see that the law is made for man and it must be convenient for man. So if the law is made for human beings, we the human beings within the system must find it comfortable or suitable for us. And as we grow and advance, it must be reviewed and amended. And that is the aspect that we are wanting at the moment. And definitely, what can we do? We need to just write to whoever, to the Law Reform Commission.
Please help
inform
us
them of possible sections that should be reviewed and amended. Refer to our mother, or let me say where we got our laws was the current the British laws now. The amendments they've made that aligns with their current reality could be additional proof. Like, okay, this is the reason why we need to amend this. And we've at least been able to get something from this, because cases that could linger and putting a timeline to the separation period after which they might have that liberty, it will require an amendment of the law.
And it should be amended. It should not be more than 3 months.
If it's not amended,
because anybody that tells you they can wait more than 3 months is a liar, especially men.
It's not realistic.
No man that I know. Say man wait there inside marriage get girlfriend. Now you say make it separate from the marriage. No, can't get girlfriend. Past 3 months. That 3 months is not grace of God. It should be like my papa, 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, everybody move.
But you know that the freeze, most people don't even pursue that issue of adultery that takes place.
You never see contemptuous divorce.
Most times while the divorce proceeding is on, everybody now have their own relationship. Sometimes one person will come to court with whoever they are with currently, or they've not announced officially, but everybody knows what's happening. So that's the implication.
You see,
It's,
one
it
thing I
is
want to
something else,
hold
like
on,
you
hold
said.
on.
It's something that needs to be worked on.
Hold on,
Yeah.
I'm ending with thought because I'm really tired. Imagine this lawyer lady, me and you are married. Eh? I now cheated on you, Abby, or you cheated on me. That's adultery, Abby. I want to end my marriage based on adultery, Abby.
Yes, yes.
So we separate for 3 months. After 3 months, you beg me, your family begs me. I realize that aside from the fact that you are
We
cheating on
said
me, you are a good cook and you manage the home well. I now say I want to give the marriage a try. Will I not forgive that adultery?
you forgive now.
Very good. Now, if me and you waited 3 months and we could not settle, meanwhile, let's now flip the case. I'm divorcing you because of irreconcilable differences. We just know they agree. So after 3 months, you now move on with, say, Simply Vic. And you are with Simply Vic for 1 year. Then after that 1 year, we make up, you break up with Simply Vic, me and you make up. Am I not going to forgive you so that the marriage can move on? So you see, what we need to start looking at is we should not look at marriage as an entrapment. Because human beings, just like animals, if you set a mouse trap, once the mouse don't know, say this thing a mouse trap, they go to find ways. I don't see where mouse don't they learn how to trigger mouse trap, the trap go close, go eat the cheese. What kind they go? So what people are going to do is when rules become when rules are sensible, people tend to obey them. But when you can't find the sense in a rule, so a woman is in a divorce for 9 years, and for 9 years you are telling her to stay celibate or be forced to go back to somebody that she does not want to be with in the first place. Where is the sense in that? Then you label
And that
her.
was why I
Boom.
mentioned the spirit behind it.
That's it. So that
The
spirit
sense,
should be
the
3
spirit was
months.
to create ground to reconcile.
So let me tell you,
That's
some
the
people are
spirit.
better off divorced. Let me tell you something. Me and my ex, if we're still married by today, one of us go to prison, or one of us go down by.
Which was
Because
it's not.
so what are we reconciling? She's better off without me. I am better off without her. What is there to reconcile? The only thing we should be fighting about is property, children, and you'll be amazed. Property was sorted out in one sitting. One, what they call mediation. We don't even need rich courts, because everything that was her own, I gave her. Everything that was my own, she gave me. So property we suppose cause problem, no can cause problem. What caused problem on our own was children and the divorce itself. The divorce should have been nothing. The property was settled. What we should still be fighting about is children. But look at how it turned out. So what I'm saying is I'm making an appeal to, because if we don't do this, people are going to kick against, and we're going to have long divorce cases tied up here and there, and people are going to, it will get to a point where people are not going to take the system serious anymore, because it's like
It's happening already.
there's only justice for the poor. If you are rich, you can find your way around the justice system. It's going to get to that stage. So anyway, lovely hanging out with you guys. We're going to talk about this again during the day. I just wanted to do this at night for the Canada America audience. We're going to do this again during the day. And what did I want to say? And at the end of the day, if you are writing to the legal counsel, with all respect, sirs and mars, I was a victim of this, and I would not want my son, just in case he wants to divorce, or my younger brother or my sister, just in case they want to divorce, to be victims of what I went through. As I no gree marry again, I turn adulterer. Because you see, during that divorce period, they're going. So now, guess what? That pikin where I born for 2015, we are in 2024. The child is going to be 9 years old. He's almost my height. Shey na 2021 I for born and make the pikin come be 3 years old now. Think about it. That child is 9 years old. He's in primary 4. I'm 47 this year. Shey na so I born pikin. By the time I'm 50, my child will be 5. How do I want to raise that child? Now, by the time I'm 50, my child will be 12. So I'm thanking God every day that I did not wait for the system. I'm thanking God every day that I did not wait for the system. Now, the mama we born the pikin is 2 years younger than me. So this year she's 45. She got her divorce in 2021. Let me now ask you. She 2021 is 3 years from now. So she now 42-year-old, now she want begin the born pikin. Do you know how hard it is to conceive as a woman in your 40s? And how high risk the pregnancy is termed?
Yeah.
For marriage, where you know, say, they go back to. So we need a reality check. We need to reevaluate our reality.
For a fact, we need to.
So that is it. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to stay too long. It's just that this particular thing, when it was happening to me, people they laughed that if is an adulterer, that if is this. Okay, don't they happen to me now? It don't they happen to me.
And it's happening to a whole lot others too. It's just that most people just keep going on with their lives. They are not following it. They are not following the law strictly. They just keep going on with their lives. Because it's unrealistic.
They said they are not allowing talk. Lady inside car, we are say something. No. Please, they say I not allow you talk. Oh yeah, now you go close the show. Over to you.
Daddy, please.
Yes, my darling.
Finish, but me, I just get a question to ask.
Okay.
So according to what I hear, say May don't fight for divorce, but you no green sign. So I mean, say you no green sign. So in that situation, waiting, as in, why say you get right to they say May need a consent to do surgery, even though say we know say she no do am. Because if they say she do am, if I don't see the before and after picture, because you suppose don't dismiss and post them as evidence, make people just say okay, true, he do am. But we know say she no do am. So, but in that situation, now him they refuse to sign the paper, but yet in custody they talk say May need the consent to do something. So now the question I want to ask lawyer be that.
Okay, awesome. Lawyer.
Nice one. When they say they refuse to sign paper, I don't know how that one connects, because a petitioner will file their petition and the respondents will respond. So if the respondent in this case refuse to respond for whatever reason, then the case is for the petitioner to prove. The respondent might just maybe respond in a way that, oh, he's still very well. Maybe what you mean, because it's not about whether he no green sign. Maybe that's the summary of what they are saying. But he probably have responded in a way that he's trying to show the court that I still love my wife. I still want this marriage. I'm not ready.
Love who does not love you. No, now.
So he probably might have responded in that manner that, well, I'm not in support court, or I'm not open to divorce. I still want my marriage. I love my wife. I love my family. So probably that is the picture, the image he has presented before the court. Does not necessarily mean divorce is not like paper that one person will bring, then the other person will just sign. The court will just say, okay, you guys should go. No, it's not like that.
Yeah, thank
so
you very
it's
much
his
for that. A lot
own
of people were saying
response.
is not signing the divorce paper. There's nothing like signing the divorce paper.
No,
Divorce
there's nothing
is a
like
process,
that.
not a
So,
paper.
yes, thank you, Daddy
The
Freeze. It's a
solution
process.
is a
So,
process.
yeah. So it's probably his response. His response is bringing contradiction to what she has said. And his response is probably frustrating the process.
Now, those are
His
other things that
response
we
is
need to
frustrating the
amend.
process.
How the process should not be frustrated so people can move on with their own lives.
Life,
Ladies and
exactly.
gentlemen, thank you very much.
Exactly.
Madam Lawyer, I'm going to bring you during the day so you can come and attend to Nigerian people, to the Americans. They attend to the Americans. You know, I love you so much. I stay awake
Thank you.
for you, and Canadians too, every single night. God bless you guys. Take care. See y'all later. If you're watching on TikTok, as I know, buy my
you,
money
ladies.
gone. God to know, give you money this January. As you're watching. Bye, guys.
Bye, Daddy Free.